Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Today I thought I'd go over 10 knives that I would gift to someone for Christmas or birthday or whatever. Um, yeah, I just picked out 10 knives out of my collection. I just went over and I pulled out 10 different knives that I would definitely gift to someone that's maybe just getting started into knives, EDC a knife, or someone that's not really into knives. And yeah, like I said, I picked out 10 different knives. There's a couple of different variations of a few that I think someone would be happy with. I'd be happy gifting it to someone. Not a real knife person, some of these, someone that has Benchmades and Spydercos and stuff like that, but like I said, someone just getting into knives or a non-knife person that you think ought to have a knife. But yeah, just get down to it. These are all kind of budget, you know, $15 up to um, $60. I got one that's a little more than that, but we'll go with the base model of that. And yeah, I guess get down to it. Definitely one of the first knives I think about gifting someone is definitely a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. You know, you can go from the classic SD, little keychain knife with a pair of scissors and little pin blade and nail file with a toothpick and tweezers. You know, everything's gone up. I think these about $15 now. You used to be able to grab these for like 10. And then, there's all kinds of different models. I just have 4 here. Something a little larger like the Tinker, which is cool. Screwdriver, awl, knife, the bout opener, can opener, little blade. Again, toothpick and tweezers. Or something like the Hiker that has, basically it's the Tinker, except for it has a saw blade on it, which is an awesome saw. Or, something a little fancier, something in the ALOX line. This is the Pioneer X. This is my favorite Victorinox. I carry this all the time since I've gotten it. I've had this in my left pocket hanging with a suspension clip. And you can see I carried the Tinker quite a bit. I still had the clip on that. But yeah, there's so many different variations, right? Different tools. You go from some basic to something that's this wide, every tool in it. But I think the ALOX is around $60, 50-ish, 60-ish. These were maybe 30-ish. And this I got this for like $9. But yeah, definitely a Swiss Army knife, a Victorinox, not a cheap knockoff, but a Victorinox Swiss Army knife definitely is a good gift. Next knife is a budget knife, but I think they're cool, and that would be any Honey Badger. This is a small drop point. This is a medium size Warren cleaver. Honey Badgers, $30 and up, 30, 50, $60. I don't know. But you can get so many different colors, handle colors, different blade shapes. This is a drop point. This is a Warren cleaver, they call it. There's a hawkbill one. There's a leaf-shaped blade. There's a clip point, or not a clip point, a tanto. And yeah, it's endless. The colors and blade shapes, sizes, small, medium, and there's large. You can customize these. You can buy different scales, different pocket clips, but very, very inexpensive, cool knives. Couple different steels. This one's 8CR 13 MOV. This is D2. And yeah, I would give someone a honey badger, you know, pick their favorite color, whatever blade shape you want. Definitely, honey badger is a good one. So many different variations of it. Next couple are classics. Gotta throw them in the list. And the first one would be Ontario Rat, whether it be the Rat 1 or the Rat 2. You can see there's quite a size difference. It all depends on what you think they'd like. These ones have the nylon handles that are so close to G10. I call it G10 all the time by mistake. But yeah, these have been around forever. You know, several years ago, these were like the budget knife of the year knives, but they stand the test of time. I've had the small Rat 2 forever. It's, you know, one of the first knives I got that I EDC'd all the time. D2 steel. This one, it took me a while to get the Rat 1, but I'm glad I got it. When I decided to finally get it, the choices were very limited. They were sold out. This is D2 also. I've always been gonna dye this, but yeah, I would definitely gift someone new to knives, getting into them, one of the Rats. I'd probably, for a non-knife person, I'd probably do the Rat 2, a little smaller. The Rat 1 is fairly big and fairly chunky. But yeah, both are excellent. I would still definitely, I would give someone a Rat 1 or a Rat 2. Next one is another classic. And, you know, fairly inexpensive. It's like 20 to 40 bucks. And it has to be the Ka-Bar Dozer Hunter or whatever. This is an awesome little knife. It's got their Zytel handle on it. Drop point, hollow grind. This one's black coated. This is AUS 8. Steel, backlock. I think backlocks are actually a good choice for non-knife people, because it kind of forces them to use two hands to close. I think, you know, have more control closing a knife with two hands. But yeah, again, there's another knife that has a lot of different colors. You can get different colors. You can get different steels. This is AUS 8. They now have a D2 that I've always wanted to get a hold of, a D2. Yeah, couple variations. They have a mini, and that's got a different little blade shape. They used to have quite a few with a deployment hole instead of thumb stud, but I only see one, the black handle one, available. I don't know what happened to them all. They discontinued them. But yeah, Ka-Bar Dozer is an excellent beginner knife for someone that's just getting into knives or don't have a knife. Awesome first knife. Blade centering on this is still good. I mean, it's broken enough. I can flick it open. When I first got it, you couldn't do it. But yeah, it's everything, you know, someone that's not in knives would want. Lanyard hole, nice pocket clip. It's not deep carry, but yeah, awesome. I definitely gift a Ka-Bar Dozer. Next one, is my favorite CRKT that I have, and it's the Pilar 3. This is the D2 version. Also comes in 8CR 13 MOV, but you have a G10 scale. It's a stainless steel frame lock, forward finger choil. Has a deployment hole that's excellent. Thumb open it. You can slow roll this thing easy. You can spidey flick it. Anything you want to do. Semi deep carry pocket clip. The Pilar 3 runs around 40-ish bucks, 38 to 45. The 8CR 13 MOV steel blades cheaper. D2 is a little more expensive. And I believe it's only in black right now. I'm sure they'll come out with different scales or different colors and probably different scales. They'll probably do carbon fiber or something. Yeah, excellent knife. I really like this one. And around 40 bucks or so. Can't beat it. Ergos are excellent on this. Like I said, this one's D2. The only difference between D2 and the 8CR one, as far as appearance, is the back spacer. This is bronze, the other one's silver. But yeah, I definitely would gift a Pilar 3. Now, next 3, guy has Civivis, right? So, the first 2 I have a couple of different variations. Well, one has different variations. The other 2 are actually different knives. But I'm putting them together. You'll see why. But you can't have a list. You know, give someone, a person, a knife that doesn't have the Elementum in it, right? So, the Civivi Elementum has become a classic knife. It's an excellent knife. I always said the Elementum is just a touch too small for me, but it's really not bad. What can you say about the Elementum? They come in so many different colors, so many different handle materials. This is the copper one. They have G10, micarta, bronze, carbon fiber, titanium, I think. I'm not sure 100% on that. But this is an awesome knife. Great ergos, great action. This has D2 steel. And they have different, steels. This is S35VN. This costs more. I think this cost me upwards of like almost 80 bucks. I can't remember. It's a little thinner, a lot lighter than the copper, but there's so many variations of it. You can definitely find someone to suit one to suit someone, different colors, different materials. There's a couple other variations of it. They have a Tanto one. They have a mini, a little tiny thing. It's probably as long as the handle. I have not handled one yet. The button lock Elementum, which costs more, but see if I can even find it real fast. Kind of different. It's kind of a different beast. I got the carbon fiber Damascus blade, and yeah, that's a button lock. You have to push the button to close it. You have to push the button to open it, but basically the same, just longer. And I love the size of this one, but like I said, I'm not sure what these cost. This is was the most expensive one with the carbon fiber and Damascus, but This standard regular size Elementum, I would definitely gift someone because it's an excellent EDC knife. Next one or two, putting these together. They run, around 35 bucks. You can get different ones that cost more. But one is the Badlands Vagabond, and the other one is the Ortus. Now, these are very similar knives, and in fact, the handles on both of them are identical. There's absolutely no difference. Both have FRN scales, which I don't mind on these knives at all. They're excellent. Liner locks. The Badlands Vagabond is a drop point. The Ortus is a clip point, so whatever style you think someone would like, whatever they're into, I'd get either one. The Vagabond has thumb studs. The Ortus has a deployment hole, which works good. If a person has real fat fingers, you might consider the thumb studs, but I have no issues. It's got a decent forward finger choil on both of them. Choke up. They're both flippers. Besides having the thumb studs in the hole, they're both back flippers. Great action on these things. I mean, they're lightweight blades, but the Ortus actually drops a little better than the Vagabond. Badlands Vagabond. Back spacers, hidden lanyard post in the butt of it. Excellent knives. Like I said, 35 bucks, give or take a little bit. Excellent. These, if I ranked all my Civivis, these would be in the top 10, especially the Badlands Vagabond. I like the blade shape better. And they come in a few colors. I don't know how many different colors. And if I didn't say what the blade steel was on these are both 9CR18 MOV steel, which I guess is comparable to VG10. I haven't had no issues with them. The next Civivi is a new release, and I just did a video on it, and it's the Mini Praxis. Now it's about the same size as the Element. Well, actually the Elementum's bigger. Thinking about it, just slightly smaller than the Elementum in overall length. But a lot of people know the full-size Praxis. It was one of the first 4 knives that Civivi came out with for $42.50. I think that's discontinued now. I have one, same color combo. I love it. It's a great knife. It's big. It's a lot bigger than this. So when they came out with this, I had to grab it. $29.50. No, $29.75. Now right now both models are sold out on Blade HQ, so definitely would have to shop around. But yeah, awesome little knife. D2 steel, G10 handles, deep carry pocket clip, liner lock again, flipper, great action, great, good ergos. My hand is a little bit too big for this handle with the finger grooves, but it's usable for me. I've been using it, carrying it. Excellent little knife. 30 bucks. I would definitely gift this to someone. probably, I'm not sure. I don't know which one would be my top gift knife. I don't even think I'm going to try to decide. Next one, next knife, kind of, again, it's become a classic, and it's gotta throw in the QSP Penguin. And I got this when they first came out. This is the Blue Jean Micarta D2 steel blade. You know, you can get these for like 30-ish bucks, 31, 32 bucks, but they go up from there. I mean, you can get different steels. I know they got 154 CM steel. They have carbon fiber, G10, brass, copper, titanium. I think it also comes in 20 CV steel. So you get a basic one for about 30-ish bucks, or you can spend, I don't know, I think the highest price one I've noticed is like around 180 bucks. But man, for 30 bucks, you can't beat this. Great action. It's always had great action. I like the micarta, the blue micarta on this. Deep carry pocket clip. Deployment is excellent. Lockup is excellent. The only thing, it's got a little weight to it because the liners are not milled out. But still, QSP Penguin, whatever variation you get, is definitely worth it. And I definitely gift this to someone, especially a non-knife person or someone just getting into knives, because it's awesome. The last one, you know me, I would give someone a buck knife, a buck 110 or 112, and you go the traditional buck 110, the big old tank with the wood handles, brass bolsters and liners, the clip point, 428C steel, the Boss heat treat. Yeah, classic knife. Comes with a belt sheath, so it's belt carry. I added thumb stud to it for one hand opening, or a 112, and again I added a thumb stud to it. Now this one is the 112 Pro, has G10 handles, S30V steel with a Boss heat treat, but you can get the 428C with the wood handles, ebony wood handles. This has their diamond wood handles on it. This is an older, both of these are older models. I bought both of these used on eBay. And yeah, this one's a little beat up, so it's a user for sure. The regular 110, 112 with the ebony wood, new, is up to 60 bucks now. If I was going to give someone a $60 gift, I'd definitely, a buck 110 or 112 would be on the list. Or you could go with something slightly different, like the buck 112 Slim Select, or the 110 Slim Select. Same steel, 428C steel, nylon handles, which these ones are different than any of the other plastic handles. I do like these handles, but instead of having a heavy thick knife that's 2-hand open unless you add thumb stud. 2-hand close. No pocket clip. You have to carry it on your belt or in your pocket. You can get something like this, which is cheaper. 30 bucks, 35 bucks for either one. These come in different colors. They have thumb studs already on them for 1-hand open. Pocket clip, so you can clip it in your pocket, even though I don't like this pocket clip. They do make some. I've seen pocket clips, you can change these out. But it functions nice. Doesn't cause any hot spots. I would definitely give someone a Buck 110 or a Buck 112 Slim Select, because they're pretty awesome. I carry both of these. I use them. I like them. I like all the Bucks. But yeah, guess that's it. How long this long video? But these are just 10 knives I picked out of my collection that I thought was affordable enough. You know, the Bucks, 60 bucks. Yeah, I think that's the highest one I have out on the table. The Pioneer X is getting up there too. But yeah, guess that'll do it. That's all I got for you this time. Maybe I'll grab 10 more out of my box if I have 10 more that I feel would make a great, Christmas gift or birthday gift. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe. And until the next video, bye.